Yo, what's up, gang? It's so hot in the UK right now, you don't even know. Right now we're in a heat wave, and it's kind of like 35 degrees. See, yada yada yada. Oh my god, it's so hot right now. I don't know if the stream's gonna be long at all. We'll see what happens, really. That's just kind of how shit normally plays out anyways. It's kind of like not normal for Britain to be this hot, but it kind of just is. So it's kind of annoying, but like, it'll be fine, right? What's the worst that could happen? Don't know where my headphones just now. Anyways. I've already beaten today's daily, of course I have. I've made some work on Tourmaline since last stream. I'm quite happy with this so far. Done a couple of seconds. Did the car. I feel like I could make the contrast in the car compared to the background a little stronger, so I may as well just do that now. So something like that would work better. Just makes it stand out a little bit more. I'd say right now I'm quite happy with how this is looking. It's looking good. It's not like perfect or any of it, but it doesn't like really need to be. This is probably for like the foreseeable future just gonna be a level that I'm slowly building, just like when I'm bored and don't have much else to do rather than anything, you know? Because like right now, I don't want to be putting too much effort into the game. I want to be making a bunch more YouTube videos. The Akuna-kun videos going decently. I've got a decent... I'm almost finished with the notes, and I'm gonna probably start the script soon. But I'm going to Amsterdam tomorrow, so it's gonna take a while, you know? What if I did like this. Okay, I think I like that. And then if there's like over here a couple of crate type things, I don't know. I don't know, something like this would be cool. So it's looking good. I do kind of want to recenter it though, because it's kind of like off-center right now. Which is slightly annoying me. Yeah, that works better. Okay, let's do detailing. Hey Christopher, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? You okay? I'm doing alright. We're just in the middle of a heat wave in Britain right now, so it's very hot. Bit of a pain really, but you know, it happens. British weather is getting increasingly hotter. Don't particularly know if that's a good thing or not. Hey girls, welcome to stream. How you doing, man? It's like 28 or something. You read it? Yeah, that's pretty nasty right now. You know, on a train back home. Fair enough. I was out at Comic-Con in London yesterday and the day before. Doing that mostly outside was a pain, but it was very fun. It was good there. Got some great photos. You was in the Netherlands? Yeah, I'm going to Netherlands tomorrow. Hopefully it's slightly cooler there. This is what I'm hoping for, because I am sick of it being 25 degrees already. What is this? Oh, just like a thing that I'm building out boredom, really. I don't expect to be finishing this, but like, it's more just to prove I can do it, really, than anything. Probably like 8-star right now. I don't know. I probably want it to be like easy demon. I don't know. It doesn't really matter for most right now. Yeah, this is beautiful. Thanks, bro. This is more just to prove that I can make shit like this, like make levels that are like legendary worthy, and like epic worthy, and yada yada. Because like I've been doing it. Like, I've been able to do shit like this for ages, I've just never really proven it. You know? Kind of reminds you of, like, a junkyard? Yeah, that's a idea. Maybe background shouldn't just be for Sky. Honestly, I think it works as is right now. I'm gonna have more stuff just going around in the background, so like a couple more layers. I think it works for the ambience. Might put, like, a tree or something back here. What if I design one now? I could probably do that. Add those V-shaped birds in the sky flying around though. Well, if it's raining, then why would the birds be out? It'd be rather silly. Like, it's just kind of logical rather than anything. I don't think it would really make sense, because that wouldn't really happen. Copy values. Fast birds? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I can definitely carve out some tree branches quite easily. They're not hard to do particularly. God, I've warped that way too low. Is that a dead tree? No, I'm just going to put leaves on it in a minute. Because all the leaves in the entire, like, part have a little animation which makes them rotate slightly, which makes it look like there's a bit of a breeze, which I really like. I do want to like continue adding. Rotation's weird. Maybe something like that? I don't know. What if I warp this entire branch down? It could work a little better, so kind of like here, then I can also like just warp it and kind of mess around a little. Kind of like the copy value. Then if I do like a, if I take one of these, then kind of like paste state, paste color. This is just me trying stuff really. I'm not completely sure this will work, but I can then get some highlights on the branches using these. I think this works. Something like that could work. And if there's also kind of like one there. I could also force some other shades onto this. Take that off. Okay, those. Oh, you're making a video predicting the Demon List in June 2025. I'm guessing you mean 2026. Yeah, fair enough. Hope that goes well for you. You have in the Demon List one new lover currently. Unearthed Natural Disaster at 19. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that works well for a stump. I just kind of want to make there be a dark as well as a light. So let's try and do something like that. Okay, that's probably not going to work with that object, which means it's time to experiment. Okay, this is all one layer. So that can go B4. This is one of my go-to objects for everything. The in-game, like, checkmark object is so good. It doesn't really work there though. Okay. This might. I kind of see it. Like, it's subtle, but I think that works. Then if I grab my bush, like my bushes that I've been using. Oh my god, fuck off. Stupid rotate. Yo, it's looking cool. Appreciate it, man. Okay, let's put this all on B3. Then I can kind of maybe... Okay, that's probably gonna... yeah, it clashes with those. God, I hate Rob Top's layering sometimes. Maybe use a particle trigger to make some... Oh, yeah. Fair enough. There's someone that D-Base uses. Fair enough, that sounds pretty good. I will actually put, like, some slight highlights just in the thingy. Like, in the base of the leaves as well, for once. Because I do feel like it kind of needs a bit more of a base to it. Anyways... These objects, these are such a pain to spam around. So I will actually be doing the highlights first, because they're less of a pain. If I could please select it. Okay, fair. Good done. It's above Amethyst in the ILR. Damn. Kind of shaping the leaves to be a bit less square will definitely help a bit. Something kind of like that could work, and then if I copy values, maybe... Where's this one object? Paste state. Try something with these, for sure. This is an object I haven't really used before. Kind of makes for a decent leaf texture. Let's real quick link that and copy it into the part, see how it looks. We'll ignore the layering errors for a minute. I like it, it just needs some more darker tones because its contrast isn't the best right now. But that's very fixable. That is completely fixable. Maybe something more like this? Again, it's just kind of like trying new things. Yeah, just so I haven't done shit like this before. Exactly 200 objects. And then next to it, I could maybe just get a bit of a trunk and make a dead tree. I don't know. Experimenting. Kind of do like a bit of. I like it. I think this bit could do some work, but I am happy with this little tree. Ooh, we did a good job of that. Okay. Wasn't planning on making a tree today, but like, hey ho, there it is. I'm happy with the tree. I've never really made a tree like that before, especially in like a semi-realistic style. I've never done anything like that. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I'm very happy with that. Maybe if I could kind of get like a bit of... like, I'll add a particle in a minute, which kind of like has leaves kind of falling on top of like this little panel thing here. And, okay, let's figure that out actually. Let's do that now. It's special. I mean, okay, we want going in a specific direction, so. kind of like that. Then a variation, it's quite high. Okay, let's give it a slight fade out. And then... where's that leaf? Is that the only one? Add +1's for slight variance. Should I add +12 for the angle? See if that works. Actually, you know what? Visual. Let me take that off of use object color. Does that show up as blending in the level? Yeah, I hate how particles do this. They're so annoying. But we'll figure it out. Uniform object. Don't do that. I don't know why they kind of do that. It's very annoying. They're both on the right thing. Texture, I just changed that by accident. I guess I can just put it on a alpha trigger at the moment and kind of hope and pray people don't notice it. Alpha 22. That looks decent. It's just kind of breezing the wrong way. I'm gonna reset itself. Good job. Okay, I'm happy with that. That looks cool. Did I not fix this? Oh my god, I didn't. The thingy just stops. That's stupid of me. Whoops. That would have been quite funny if I just didn't notice that. Of course, the traffic cone spam will continue. I think that kind of also like adds some nice variance to the trees that are in the background. Because they're completely different designs for pretty much the same thing. And I kind of just appreciate that, you know. Rubbish fair. Okay. Quite happy with that. If I made like a long one of these for one of these structures, and then for the other it kind of was like more of an actual building. So like, if I grab this, I can do a bit of that right now. Just an idea. Now you're thinking about it, you could use a fallen trade-off on block size. Ooh, yeah, that would look cool, for sure. You call this level Fallout. But for now, I'm just calling it Tourmaline, because that's the name of the song. That's actually like all I have idea-wise for the name. I guess something like that. If I can just kind of like do some stuff with the shading. I think that works decently. Maybe like a little highlight on top of it there would be cool. Gee, you know what? Maybe for like a background for this bit we could do something. Good cargo box design, thank you. Kind of like this. And we can give it some kind of like similar texturing to what we've got for like the other wood bits. It's got like some highlights, some darker spots, I guess. Something like that. Maybe if this level becomes like more overgrown, because I'm really fucking heavily with this tree design. This looks really cool actually. I kind of like this now. This is very vibey. So like if I kind of do a bit more of like this kind of overgrown kind of stuff, look cool. Whatever. Maybe that moss, like that spike above the blue jump pad could be like moss. Maybe I could make it like one of these. No, that wouldn't work. What if instead of like cargo boxes, we had like tree stumps? Kind of work with your idea that you had. Like if I just kind of link this. Yeah, I need a lot of polishing. No, that can definitely go. I kind of want it to look kind of birchy. Space UK is doing a Tidal Wave stream. Good on them. There you go, welcome to the stream, how you doing? I know it's not like the most polished thing ever, but right now I think that looks okay. If I kind of do a bit of this, and then find a certain object that I really like, that being, last time you was on my stream, your Wi-Fi just crashed. Oh no. How would I make this look like it would kill you though? Is now my problem. Okay, I do want to move this to be like a bit more noticeable, and then move it to T3. Okay, that's too thick. The song used is Tourmaline by Earl Sweatshirt. Okay, that needs to not be animated. Okay, these ones, the ones that are like actually on the boxes, do kind of need to not be animated. I have to say this looks really good. Did you do everything yourself? Yeah. I'm kind of just making this for the fun of it. Oh my god, it's so hot in the UK. Ah! Maybe if I put like an actual structure up there? Try something. Don't understand why a spike would be there. I haven't used any spikes in the rest of the level. Same with this cardboard box. Like this, well, this cargo box. It's kind of just floating, and I feel like it would make more sense if it was just like there. I'm not really doing level requests right now. If you DM it on like, if you DM it to me through Discord or on my Discord server, I might be able to play it at some point. But other than that, I don't really want to play other people's levels right now. This just kind of looks stupid with that. Does it? No. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, now I just need to design a building somehow. Let's figure this out. The branches are still... Ooh, yes, you are on a roll today, man. You are giving good idea after good idea. You are the goat. Christopher. Very helpful. Okay, let's just remove these for the time being. Maybe it could work. Not entirely sure, but worth a try. If I just kind of like smooth out some of these corners a little. Maybe a bit like that. I don't know if I want that one. I think that can work. Yeah, sure. That will be fine. I guess maybe we can have like some windows. So like we could either have it be like a couple windows, or the other idea is maybe have like some kind of vents in here, or like some computer systems kind of just doing their thing. You don't know. Maybe one of the windows are broken and the shards of glass are where the cargo boxes are to be like spawned. Maybe. I already have a window design, so I can maybe get it to work. Do want to figure out a good size for it as well. You kind of like that, and then do a bit of this. Okay, that could work. Copy values. We'll get some like. Okay, and then if I copy the values and I give it the regular like glass texture I've been doing, and then I can kind of work with it to make it a bit cracked, potentially. Just so it's like more, well, less blended, because it is kind of annoying. Okay, then for one, kind of. Maybe. Could be cool. I do actually want to just like make sure these bricks look good first. Because they are actually quite important. If I did it more like this. Then there's one there. I'll do kind of similarly to what I have been doing with some of these. What if I made like raindrops on the window? That would look cool. again this object. Doesn't look entirely like raindrops. Why isn't... Is there a better object to do this with? Yes, there is. There's this one. Maybe? I really don't know. And then maybe just to like kind of sell it. Get some of these from the top bar, kind of. Just doing it. Maybe we can make this like a gutter. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, if you don't even see it, there's no point in making it better. I kind of like that. These kind of need to be darker, actually. All things considered. Just so they're a bit more noticeable. So, 35. We'll go with that. That's kind of cool. I think I'm fine with that. And with these, let's figure out what we're going to do. Particles that don't move and then make them flash. Don't move and make them flash. Dark blue. That sounds complicated. And honestly, I'm lazy. Yay! Now we'll make that darker as well. Okay. I guess with this I kind of know what I'm doing because I've done stuff like this before-ish. Would you be able to see that? Yes. Okay, so it is worth me putting stuff in here. So I copy values of this, then kind of just paint it a little with this object. I kind of just like using this object as paintbrush, really. They're very good for that. Kind of just do a bit of that, and then for a small fan, I guess we can still just kind of use this object. This kind of works. if that's 24, it can rotate around 25. Try that. Might take a bit to figure out. It's just not very noticeable. That's the problem. Kind of do like something like that. I don't know if that would work. We'll see what happens. That went well, as you can clearly see. Actually, that kind of looked decent. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. No, if I make this darker, then I'll actually put like a smaller base plate in. Then next 3 red blending. I'm gonna have a bunch of beepy things. And if I, okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, it's easier to use groups than colors, I guess. I'll probably just use an alpha trigger for this. If they beat to a beat the music, well, there kind of isn't much beat for there to be there, so I might just have them do a little pattern. So that's 26, 27, 28. Okay, so kind of my idea is to have them... Let's just try this. No idea if it's gonna work, but that's half the fun of messing around. In the editor. 33, and then... I'm kinda gonna... Ooh, okay. Actually worked quite well. That could maybe work. Hang on. Kinda. I just need to get the lighting to be a bit better. So this. Maybe something just like that. Okay, that bottom one could maybe be a bit darker. And then if I get another of the drippy animated objects down here. Okay, no. Okay. I think this is cool. A border around this window is probably going to be needed, so I may as well just do that now. I need to fix my lighting. My god. It's darker for shout there, or maybe lights could work a bit better. Ooh, maybe just that. I like that. That works nicely. And I can get another bit of this glowing in here. This time I'll actually make it a bit thicker. That's cool. I like this. Hang on. I'm gonna real quick move these. And like over to where I normally have my alpha triggers. So before the beginning of the level. So like around there. And I guess I can just put it on the spawn loop. God, that uses a lot of groups. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like that. That's cool. Then maybe I could do something more just to kind of split the two. I guess I can. 5. Yeah, maybe something like this. Guess kind of like that. There you go, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Guess kind of like that. That's cool. I like that. Okay, let's do a second kind of tech. I think just a vent would work quite nicely there. So I guess we can do something similar to these. And kind of just switch it up a little. Yeah, something like that. And then I can maybe get that, like, really in the middle. Okay, that doesn't look amazing, but I can work with it. Alright, darken that, then darken this. Try that. Okay. Oh, okay, this is literally just all the outlines. Guess maybe a little darker? Because I still haven't, like, actually textured the bricks yet. It should hopefully bring it all a bit more together. Question mark. Bro, whatever. What is going on here? Peculiar layering I have. Yeah, okay, I'm going to relayer some stuff. Which was kind of to be expected. It doesn't really surprise me at all. About T1 for the time being. Just slowly go through everything and relayer. T2. Okay. Okay, reload. Goodness sake. That was always something I've forgotten. T1. Oh my god, these things will be one on there. Yep. We're getting it done, we're getting it done. It's fine. There we are. Oh my god. What now? This is wrong. There. Now it should be fine. Put that up there. Okay. I think that's looking really good. Okay. That's cool. Don't really know what I'm gonna do with this little section here. Like with these passable planks, I guess. I guess for one, let's make it like an actual outline for these rather than just thought of that as a shelf. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out myself what it is. Because if that's a shelf, then those are going to be like there and kind of like that. I know that I want to put some glow under it right now. Just so that the shadows are correct. Kind of like that. We also have the same here. Okay, and then something like that for that portal. Just keeping it consistent. Design. I think that looks fine. I think generally I'm quite happy with this. I'll stop that. Hey Roblox, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Playing Rivals? Nice. How much time have I spent in the editor? 9 hours for this. That's kind of crazy. Ah, damn. All of this for 9 hours. This is only like 8 seconds. Damn. Can't say I wasn't expecting that. You're dead. Good job. You can tell that it's 9 hours, but it looks so good. Thank you. Honestly, you've been like coming in real handy with a lot of your ideas today. You've heard of people creating solos in like 4 years just because it's solo. Yeah, hopefully I don't spend 4 years on one level. I don't think I'd particularly enjoy doing that. All things considered. Okay. He was 17 HP. Oof. Okay, that's right. Just get this a little bit in. I'd say that bit looks good. Just need to get like the shelf or whatever we're gonna decide on it being in, you know? And I feel like another thing is that this could do the bush. right about there. I'm thinking. Maybe another one. You know what, let's be generous. We'll put 2 bushes. I kind of like that. It's cool. God, I've just gone and done that, haven't I? I'm such an idiot. Teammate clutch. Oh my god. Crazy. I think this bit here can get away with being a bit simple. It's kind of like not going to be the main thing on, like, on your screen that you're going to be focusing on at that moment. Do feel like I could do a little blue glow just there. Actually, you know what? I know how I can texture this. These objects are lifesavers. So helpful. Such a good object. Kind of just makes it look like there's a bit, like, more texture to the wood. Okay, and then maybe one of these. Zombie outbreak assets here. Ooh, yes, I like the lighting on that. Funny little idea. I don't know how I'm really feeling about the red ambient glow there. That might need to go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, what are we gonna do with these? I could always just put a traffic cone in the stupidest place physically possible. I mean, by this point in the level, it's already been made clear that these are spikes, but then this just kind of looks stupid. Or do they? Actually, those don't look too bad. Can't believe I'm saying that, but that's just kind of how I feel. I think the traffic cones can just kind of stay. Maybe at the roof there's a light. I could, but then there just isn't much space for one, and I feel like the building already has like enough detail. I'm actually really happy with what we've got over here. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do for the next bit of gameplay. Big square. Hey, we're so back. How you doing, man? You're bread. Indeed. Maybe a bit where you can, like, go on the ground. Would be cool. So, like, the ground becomes a bit more interactive. So you can't be interested. Like, no, it's all good, man. You ain't gonna be missing much. Kind of like and then there's like a pad there. I think that looks good for that little bit. Okay. I like how it's kind of like not realistic, but it's not cartoony either. I kind of wish more levels did a style like this. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I'm going to end the stream here. It is so hot in my room. I need a break. I'm gonna be completely real. It is like actually crazy hot in here, so I think I'm gonna get going now. I have made some work on the Okunokun video. I'm currently finishing off making notes and script writing for it. I'm going on a small holiday for the next few days though, so don't expect that video for like a week. I'm gonna say a week, maybe a week and a half, probably around, and like hopefully by the end of the month, maybe start of June, I get that out. But generally, I'll be working on it slowly. I will be seeing you all later. Hopefully, I stream somewhat regularly once I get back from Amsterdam. Can't promise much though. Been a very good stream. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Join the Discord server, subscribe, yada yada yada. You all have heard it 100 times already. Anyways, I shall see you all later. this fun stream. Yeah, bro, enjoyed it as well. See ya.